Okay, so what's going on?
Do you want me to start again?
Yeah, start over again, please.
Yes. Okay. So I have this like kind of on and off situation with this guy friend for the last 3 years. Um, we met when we were like, starting college, etc. And the whole time he was pursuing me, right? But I rejected him for just I didn't want a relationship at the time for these
Mhm.
times. And I'm also I didn't want anything. And he's kind of player. I'm like more reserved.
So he's a player and you're more reserved. And how did you guys meet?
In college, just at a
In
party.
college. Okay, okay.
And we became very like really close friends. Um
Okay.
Anywho, so say it's the end of the first year, and he keeps on asking me to go on holiday with him. I don't go on holiday with him. Whatever. He then gets a girlfriend, this other girl who was kind of friends with him, but he he liked me more. Like I'd say, yeah. Anyways, so right now, last year we stopped talking. Like I was just kind of shitty. We stopped talking. I assume he just wasn't attracted to me anymore because of the way I behaved. But I managed to like bring it back this year with the actual intention of being serious and normal. And I would say we started speaking about a month and a half ago. It was going fine. It was going fine. Then all of a sudden, like a week ago, oh, and then 2 weeks ago, I didn't answer his phone call one day. And then he calls me when I answer the phone call the next day. He asked me, "Why didn't you answer the phone? Like, what are you doing? Like, blah, blah, blah." And I'm confused because I'm like, it's been like 30 days me answering your phone call. I just didn't answer one day. The next week, or like a few days later, he then doesn't call me for almost 3 days. I call him and he's like, and I say, "Is it because you're not interested in me anymore?" And and he says, "No, I wouldn't say that's the thought, blah, blah, blah." He always does this kind of mysterious things. Anyways, and then another week later,
Mysterious is when you say mysterious, you mean he doesn't speak directly. He kind of
yeah,
like what
he
do you okay,
obscures like what he thinks or like
well
I
so
think
okay.
it's yeah. I think part of it is me having rejected him several times and me not being someone who puts themselves out, so he's like nervous. And second
How
part is
can
just
he
his nature.
I don't you see that this is where and
Mm,
anytime somebody says mysterious, it's always a red flag.
really.
People who are mysterious either are avoidant, people who are
He's
avoidant,
definitely avoidant.
which is a red flag. I personally don't want people to date avoidant people because it just takes
Mm.
too the lemon is not worth the squeeze, man. And if you're dating an avoidant, a lot of the times it means you're also the anxious one, you know.
I
So
think
it's kind of
this is I'd say we're both anxious avoidant. I lean possibly more anxious. He leans more avoidant,
okay. But
which is how he's
so
ignored me.
so you're telling me that he doesn't directly tell you how he feels, right?
Hmm. No,
Okay.
he's told me. He's told me a few times. But I just assumed that it's nothing serious. Like you like other people. Like I'm more specific in my liking, if you understand what I mean. But
More specific.
I
Okay.
think, and I felt like he was less specific, but I've changed my mind about that. That he actually does slash did like me, but now he's like possibly maturing, or I don't know. I don't know if I'm the childish one or if it's just the avoidant that's like making me anxious.
Maturing. Listen, you see, this is the issue with people who are avoidant. They make you think things that are like you. They make you try to make sense out of things that don't make sense.
Mm,
Like you're talking to me, and I don't hear clarity. I hear confusion. I
yeah.
don't hear anything concrete. And that's the price to pay dating people who are avoidant. Like
Mm,
they don't never give you anything concrete so that you can feel confident.
yeah. Yeah, like I don't know because in a way I wasn't even sure if we were talking as in a talking stage or talking as in friends, even though I assume if a guy calls you every single day, for like 2 hours, then he likes you. I don't
Well,
know.
no. Well, you gotta get clarity. Because
Mm,
why would you can't allow someone to confuse you without you asking, or no, better yet, demanding answers.
mm,
you're letting it happen, and you're not
yeah.
asking what's going on. You're just asking me,
I
you know,
know. I literally ask
like
everyone else but
except him.
him.
Exactly. Listen, you're afraid of what he might tell you. Like
I
you got
think
you. Mhm.
I'm scared to give him the power as well because in some way, I know he has it, but in some way, I know he kind of could thrive off of, oh, she finally likes me, knowing
No,
that
no, 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 no. You're
he,
giving him power because you staying shut gives him power. When someone is hurting you and you don't say nothing, you're giving them power.
hmm,
So like you gotta how long you known him for?
like 3 and something years, almost 4.
Who gives a fuck if he thinks you like him? What?
I know. I know. But
Like you don't think
yeah,
he knows you like him? Listen,
I don't know.
guys know when you're holding shit in. They know when you want to say something and you don't say it because you're afraid. They know that, man. It's like you're like a kid
Yeah.
who's like hiding in the corner and say they can't see me just because you can't see us. Like
Yeah.
they see through you, man.
Okay, so what do you think, like, it's like the bolt. I feel like also if I acknowledge that he's playing games, then I am like that's a part of like giving him power. Like rather than acting
My
nonchalant
love,
that he hasn't called me for a
s-
week.
stop caring about giving him power. These are temporary things. When it's not going to work out, it's all temporary. So even if
Mm,
he thinks he's giving you power, if you get your answers and it's not what you want and you leave, who gives a fuck what he thinks of you? Because you
yeah.
already won. You left. Every guy loses when a woman wakes up. Like every guy
Yeah.
loses. So listen, there's nothing, it's like lose the battle to win the war. You don't want to lose
Yeah.
this battle. You want to win every battle.
I know.
Lose the
I know.
battle. Who gives a fuck what he thinks of you? I could care less if he thinks your mother desperation. Who
Mm,
cares? You got to move on.
that's yeah. Yeah. I think that's where I'm kind of getting to. So you think
Yeah.
that I should just say I like him or ask what it is?
Get clarity. Sit his
Okay.
butt down and get clarity, and don't. And if he doesn't give you a straight up answer, walk away.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, no, it does. I'll do that.
All right. You're crying.
Oh no, no. I'm not
Oh,
crying,
okay,
don't
okay.
worry.
All right. All right, man. All right, man. Who else got a question? I'm here.
Hmm.
Hey, remove the audio. I hear myself. All right. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Why, girl? S. Shelly, what are you doing? Do you have an answer? You're just being creepy right now. Oh, I can't hear you. Can you unmute? What are you gonna strip tease? Oh my god.
Hello, Alexis. How are you, senor? Bien.
Now I know you guys like that video, right? But the problem is that most likely you're watching my videos very scattered. And you're understanding the information, but you might be getting information overload because you might be watching a video for this, but then a video for that. Sometimes it's best to just purchase the systems that I have that will give you more clarity. For example, I have the psychological game of attraction, which is a system that I have for women who are single, and it'll teach you how to go from single to relationship, and it'll give you everything that I know you're gonna encounter, like any objections, what to do when someone's pulling away, when it's time to open up, when it's time to close down, how to punish people for disrespect, how to find out if somebody genuinely likes you. You get all of that in that system rather than watching all of my videos. It's actually a more efficient way of learning. I also have natural chemistry, which is a course that I created for women who are in a relationship and want to strengthen their relationship. So if you're a nice girl, if you lack assertiveness, if you're the type of person that doesn't have respect in their relationship, well, then natural chemistry is the course for you. After that, we have the feminine woman, which is a self-help course for women in order to help you guys develop more emotional strength, to develop a meditation practice, to set and achieve your goals. I also teach you guys my manifestation technique that has literally manifested what I have today, right? So remember, in these systems, you get the for women who are single, psychological game of attraction, women who are in relationship, and the feminine woman, right? Each course is $99 each, right? So if you purchase them individually, they'll be $400. $300. But with the bundle, you get them at $249, right? So just click on the description down below, and is a lifetime guarantee. So you can keep it forever. And if you don't like it, you have a 30-day money back guarantee, right? On top of that, we also sell them with the bonuses, right? Social mastery, and it's just a bunch of bonuses that I have, which is almost like double the material of the course. So it's a really good way to get a lot of value from it. And it's a great way to support the channel. So you can click on the description down below where it says purchase the fundamentals, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.